Hey everyone, welcome back to our arithmetic series for the AB Constable Meghalaya Police exam, part 3. In today's video, we will tackle more previous year question and we will try to solve it together. So let's look at our first question. Two whole numbers whose sum is 64 can be in the ratio of option A 7:2, 7:6, 3:1, or D 8:7. We are given the sum equal to 64. So from the question, we need to add two unknown numbers. So I will just say two unknown numbers, x plus y, give me 64. So if you look at our option, we can try the option A, 7:2. So if I add 7 plus 2, that will give me 9. I'm trying to use the elimination method. I'm trying to see which ratio among the option get me closer to my answer, which is 64. So we know that 64 divided by 9 give me 8 per part. All I need to do is multiply with the first and the second number. So 8 times 7, which is the first number, will give me 56. And 8 times 2, which is the second number, give me 16. Now if I add them, it will give me 72. If you notice, the number is greater than the original value, which is 64. So the ratio 7:2 is incorrect. Now if you look at our option, we see that option B, 7:6, and option D, 8:7, are greater than 7:2, so we can automatically assume that the option C is the only option that could get me closer or to the correct answer. Now let's try the option C, which is 3:1. Now if I plug in the value, I would get 4. If I do the division, 64 divided by 4, that would give me 16 per parts. So I will need to multiply the first number, which is 16 times 3, give me 48. 16 times 1, give me 16. Now if I add them, it would give me 64, which is the correct answer, which is the sum of 64. So option C is the correct answer, which is 3:1. Multiply the decimal value of 0.0003 times 0.02. So if you look at the option, we got 0.06, option B 0.006, option C 0.00006, and option D 0.50 and 16. Whenever you come across these type of decimal question, the first thing you need to do is temporarily remove the decimal value, and then we need to multiply only the whole number. In our case, the whole number is 3 and 2. So if I do 3 times 2, that will give me 6. And then I need to count the total decimal places. So if I look at the first number, which is 0.003, I get 4 decimal place, and the second number I get 2 decimal place, and if I add them I will get 6 decimal place. So the answer becomes 0.000006. Now if I count them, if you could see, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6, same as the decimal place. So if we look at our option, we see that option D is the correct answer, which is 0.00006. In a school for midday meal, food is sufficient for 250 students for 33 days. If each student is given 325 grams of meal and 80 more students join the school, and if the same amount of meal is given to those 80 students each with the same quantity, which is 325 grams, we need to find out how many days will the food last. Is it 20, 40, 30, or 25 days? Let's try to solve this question step by step and actually understand what the question is asking. So from the question given, number of students or the initial student is 250, and the number of days that the food will last would be 33 days, and per student will get 325 grams of meal. So we can write the total food equal 250 times 33 times 325 grams. Now we need to add the new students, which is 80, with our initial student, which is 250, and that will give me 330. And they still get 325 grams per day each, those 80 new students. So we need to find the new days. So I can just say, like, let the new days be D. So we can write that as 330 times D times 325 equal to 250 times 33 times 325. All we need to do is solve this equation. We can cancel out the like term. So I'm left with 33 times D equal 250 times 33. I can bring the 330 value to the right side, and that would look something like D equal 250 times 33 divided by 330, and I can cancel out 0. That would left me with 25 times 33 divided by 33. If I cancel out 33, I'm left with 25. So I can say that the number of days that the food will last will be 25. If you look at our option, we see that option D is the correct answer, which is 25. 10 men can finish construction of a hut in 8 days. How many men are needed to finish the same in half a day? Is it 80 men, 100, 120, or 160 men? From the question given, we have 10 men, and the number of days that they finished is 8 days. We need to understand man days. One man working 1 day does 1 man day of work. So we need to compute like the total work in man days. So I can do 10 men times 8 days. That will give me 80 man days total. So I need to set up the desired time. We want the hut done in like half a day. So the question is asking us like how many men are needed to finish building the hut in like half a day. I can say that let the number of men required be M. I can write that as M equal 80 divided by 1.5 days, because I needed half of a day. I can do the flip and multiply method, meaning I'll write 80 as a fraction, 80 divided by 1, and then I flip the second fraction, reciprocal of 1 by 2, that would become 2 by 1, and then I can multiply it, and then from division, it will be converted into multiplication, so I can do 80 divided by 1 times 2 divided by 1, that would give me 160. So we know that the number of men needed to finish building the hut is equal to 160 men. So if we look at our option, we see that option D is the correct answer, which is 160. If you find this video helpful, consider subscribing and like it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.